Elsa Jean.
That's me.
I know it's you. I'll talk about food all day. Are you a foodie?
I am actually, and it's been more like recently that I love food, but I'm actually really getting into cooking. And everyone says that I can cook really well, but they could be lying. But yeah, I'm a foodie.
What do you like? What's your favorite thing to cook? If you're gonna cook something up for me, what are you gonna cook?
Okay, it's really garlicky, but I love to make chicken marsala.
Really?
Yeah. But
so you're making stuff for real?
Yeah, I'm like making.
You're not
like
making mac and cheese.
Yeah, no.
With some bacon scribbled on.
I do look at the recipe online though.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with that.
Cheating. But
That's not cheating. I cheat
know.
even more because I get Hello Fresh and they give me the ingredients and the little card. But they make it's good food.
I might get their stuff and then look at what's in it and then like remake it, just for fun.
What when you're going out to eat, where do you want to go?
Okay, so in LA, I feel like LA does not have good food.
Come on.
I really don't. I go to New York a lot, so like the food is just like way better.
Okay, hold on. I think the food here, I go to New York, not as much as you do, but I go to New York a lot. And yeah, there's some good food, but there's good food here.
I can't think of any places.
Really?
Yeah.
I should take. Are you a taco person?
I am, yeah, but I don't like corn tortillas.
So you gotta have the flowers.
Yeah, and it's very rare if I can find a place that does the flour tortillas.
I think my tire shop. There's a tire shop taqueria place in the hood.
Stand?
It's a stand. It's in the hood too, but it's fucking awesome.
I bet.
A lot of meat though. Are you a meat person?
Yeah, no, I
You'll
eat
eat meat.
Yeah.
Will you make meat?
Yeah.
Like will you actually make a meat dish?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So meat's cool on you with you. No vegan.
I'm not a vegan. No.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. What about fast food?
Okay. Do you know what Cane's is?
What?
Cane's chicken.
No.
They have it in Arizona.
Okay.
Just like a chicken place. That's the best.
Fried?
Fast food. Yeah, it's fried.
Better than Popeyes? Do you see the people are fist fighting at Popeyes over those sandwiches?
Yeah, I know, right? Are they just being ridiculous and like over exaggerating, or is it really that good?
I don't know. I've never had one of those sandwiches. Well, who would fight over a sandwich?
Comment below if you've really had that sandwich and it's good.
Comment below. I forgot that they can leave comments on this. What's the weirdest thing you've ever had someone tell you in a comment below, or like to you? Because you're doing your own content. Let's talk about this for a second. You're doing OnlyFans. OnlyFans/Elsa Jean, I'm assuming? Do you even know?
Yeah. OnlyFans/Elsa Jean, yeah. It's just my,
Do you snap?
I do snap, yeah. So it's, I do like the Fan Centro.
Yeah.
Thing.
So they can go to Fan Centro and just search you and find Elsa Jean.
Yeah.
Okay. What has someone commented to you that really is, it can be appropriate, inappropriate, just something that you can remember off the top of your head?
Okay, so I have this guy that sends like such long paragraphs that like it actually gets broken up to different messages. It's so long, and I think he speaks French, so he's like translating it into English, like copy
Google
and
Translate.
pasting.
Yeah, sure.
And it makes no sense, but he'll be like, "You look really weird in your last Instagram post, just so you know," and then we'll ramble off. We'll be like, 1996. The blah blah blah. There was prostitutions marching across. Like sometimes I stop like even reading it, but he's the weird. It will like ramble about like it'll be like
about sex workers.
It will be like anything. Literally, like the last one that I got yesterday was like 19 blah blah blah. There was prostitutes and blah and wherever doing something. It's really weird.
So is he anti-sex work or is he pro-sex work?
Well, he's like he'll send me photos of like him with like flowers, like these are for you and like stuff like that. Which he's like sweet, so I think
he might want
like
to save you. He might want to save you from your life.
Yeah, I think he's a Captain Save-A-Ho, so not necessarily like anti-porn, but is.
I've got a question that I've never asked a girl before. Where do you think the psychology comes in with Captain Save-A-Hos? Why do men feel the need? Here, let me do this. To save. These are my quotes. To save you. How come they're going to save Elsa Jean? Why do they want to save you? And what are they saving you from, essentially? I'm assuming it's a lifestyle of decadence and hoeing, maybe? I don't...
I think it's just like, I think it's men already want to be like a protector and like...
I think that's in our
like
DNA.
Yeah, it's in their DNA, right, to already be like that. And then they almost have heard so much, or maybe they've heard so much bad things about porn. And I think it also has to do with social media. Like some of these girls are complaining too much about the industry and over-exaggerating a little bit, that they see that and then they're like, oh no, I don't want that to happen to my favorite one.
Right.
Let me be a Captain Save-A-Ho. And then also people kind of shame porn no matter what, so they're kind of already ashamed themselves.
Are you ever ashamed of being in porn?
I'm not, no, but I feel like society for people watching porn, like super religious people, make it like a shameful thing. So maybe they also are kind of ashamed that they're watching it, and then they're like, this person doing it should even be more ashamed. Let me try to save them. And then they're a man, so they already have like that instinct too.
Yeah. I agree with you.
That's the only logic behind it. Otherwise, I don't know, because I've dated like Captain Save-A-Hose, and I'm like, why are you dating me?
Because they immediately want to pull you out of the lifestyle.
Yeah. And they're not, it's like not a jealousy thing. It's like they really think that I need to be saved. Because there's two different kinds, you know, like I'm jealous, I don't want you to do this.
Right,
or
which is typically if you're dating a male talent in this industry.
Yeah, I've only done that like once, and it wasn't even that long, so I don't really know that life.
Oh, dude, all the girls tell me that basically, essentially, if you date male talent, you immediately get a list of who you can and can't work with, and who you can't work with is anyone the male talent's pissed at.
Yeah.
Their bigger career, bigger dick, better scenes.
Or you can only do it with me.
Yeah, or you can only do this stuff with me. Yeah.
Only do girl. Yeah, I think it's actually worse with the male talents. Actually.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. I agree with you on that too.
Surprisingly. You would think they would be like, oh yeah, babe, go do whatever you want.
No. Not even close. Yeah. You know, it's funny you brought up too the religious people that want to save us. They're our best customers.
I know.
They're our best customers.
They really are, but then they're so
in a way.
mean.
Yeah, but they're
at
mean.
At the same time. Like, they're always like calling me like, you need to find God, like all this stuff. But then I know that they buy stuff off my wish list for me.
They jerk to you.
Yeah.
They've ejaculated. I think what happens is when
too many times, maybe.
I think they get mean when they ejaculate. I think they're nice when they're backed up.
Yeah.
And I think once they nut, and then they get kind of pissed at themselves for nutting because they had to masturbate.
That makes sense, actually.
Then they kind of take it out on you. I don't know.
The worst is when, like, I get these emails. I love my emails so much.
I do too. Listen, I want to say one thing. I love porn fans. I do. So our industry is run by these guys.
Yes.
But there are some wackadoodles.
Yeah, I get like, okay, so I look at my emails almost every day, and I try to reply to the nice ones, you know, and not reply to the mean ones. But I'll get ones like, you ruined my marriage. You should be ashamed of yourself. Go find God. Yes,
you ruined it.
I had this really long email from this guy that he got caught watching porn from his wife, which is so weird to me, but whatever. And then he was upset, and it was my fault.
Of course it's your fault.
He watched me.
Yeah. Your fault.
Yeah. I was like, I don't even know how to, like...
Do you want to go into this whole new discussion about how society deflects and no one anymore wants to take responsibility for their own behavior? Bad behavior?
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. It's like such a
neither one of us is perfect.
It's like you can't do anything. You can't say anything. Don't even look at someone, because if you look at them the wrong way, then
it's your fault.
Yes, and it's your fault. They're allowed to do this to you, but they're not allowed to be in trouble for it, you know.
You know, there are good... Can we talk about good porn fans for a second?
Yes.
I've got a guy, his name's Chris. He loves my porn, and he writes to me all the time about his job and his life, and I like Chris, and I like having... And he's a good... You've got to have a guy like that.
Oh, I have a couple, actually. I have one of my... Well, I don't want to say my favorites, but I kind of have a favorite one. His name's Lance, and he buys customs once a week. He tweets back, and he's always kind. You know, it's never too long of stuff where I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, sometimes when there's too long and it's rambling about something, I'm like, I have ADHD, so
forget about it.
Yeah.
3 paragraphs is best for you?
Yeah.
1?
Yeah, 1 is better, but he, super short and sweet, and when it's like a holiday or whatever, he'll send me, he's just such a great fan.
Yeah.
So supportive of everything. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. He's like, yeah, you look great.
Do you do the AVNs and Exoticas and XBiz convention stuff anymore?
So I've done them every year, and I'm not going to go to AVN this year.
How come?
I have surgery.
Do you want to talk about that?
No, it's just like
You wouldn't have to.
No, it's not even like that exciting. It's just like I have like this like lump in my boob.
In a bat? Like,
no, they already tested it or whatever, but it still needs to be removed. Yeah. So I'm doing that. Yeah, so it's not even that. It's not
even that cool.
No, it's not anything dangerous. But
good.
I thought I would do it during that week, since
I said
also
cool.
have to move, and then no one's doing anything that week because they're all at AVN. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. Then.
Do you know that life's biggest stresses are taxes, death, and moving?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, you can already, and you got to move, and taxes. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Yeah, and moving. I move like every year.
Why?
I don't know. I just get sick of my apartment. I never even like look at an apartment. I'm like, oh my god, this is the one that I'm gonna stay in for like years. I'm always just like, I need a quick, like, my lease is up, I always do it last minute.
Yeah. Do you have pets?
I do, 2 dogs.
Do you want to talk about them?
Yes.
What are their names?
Olivia's the oldest pug, and then I have a younger pug named Olga.
Both pugs.
Yes.
Olivia and Olga.
A fawn and then a black one. Yeah. 5 and 1.
Are they farters? Or don't pugs fart?
You know, everyone says that. I've never really experienced that. They're more snorters. So all they do is walk around and snort the whole time. I can't even take videos at this point at like my place, like doing customs, because they're like in the background, like they have to redo it. I'm like, please. And then they'll push their noses like up against the door and like snort into the door.
While you're trying to shoot a sexy custom.
They want to know what I'm doing. I'm like, please go away.
What's your number one customer request? Like, what's the number one thing off the top of your head that men want to see you do?
Jerk off instruction.
Yeah.
I do that, like, I think I've only done 1 boy girl and 1 like actual solo. They're all like half solo jerk off instruction.
Why don't we do some JOI today for the intro for our thing?
Sure.
Yeah, they love it. Yeah, jerk off instruction. I wonder why that is. I think it's because they can relate most to you, because that's what they're doing too.
And I don't even do it with a dildo, so I just do it like sitting here, like that's what they like.
Let's see, real quick.
So I'm just like, keep stroking that cock from the bottom to the top.
The bottom to the top.
Nice and slow at first. Don't forget the balls.
Do you like watching men masturbate? Like in a good scenario?
I like watching men hump.
Hump.
Yeah, like hump a pillow, but like just sit there like that. I'm kind of over that. I already.
You've dealt with that.
No, I've just like watched it too much.
Yeah.
So I like the humping.
So they're humping pillows?
Yeah.
Do you demand them to hump? Are you like super dommy and you'll make the subby boys hump, or they just want to hump a pillow?
No, I just think it's hot to like use something to hump. You know, like.
Now's the time to plug your fleshlight.
Yeah, but
we can plug your fleshlight right now.
Yeah.
Because they'll hump the shit out of that.
Hump my fleshlight. Fleshlight/Elsa Jean. I don't even know the .com.
I've never humped a fleshlight. I don't know if I'd be comfortable humping a fleshlight. Even if it was an Elsa Jean fleshlight. Like, I guess if I was your biggest fan, I would be okay with that.
Yeah. Well, I have a butt too, so my butt sells a lot because I don't do anal.
Do you sell your butt? Does your butt sell more than your pussy?
Yes, it does. Because I don't do anal, so
Why?
That's how they marketed it.
Why won't you do anal?
I don't like it.
Really?
I don't like it, yeah.
Is it because you're afraid of poo?
No, because I've done it and like whatever, like.
Yeah. So there are anal scenes that exist of you?
No, but I've done it like.
In your real life?
No, I do like solo anal for my Snapchat and like OnlyFans and stuff like that, and people tend to like that. It's not that I don't like the pulling out part.
Yeah.
I really don't like it. It doesn't feel good. When it goes in, that feels good, but you have to do the back and forth. I don't like the pulling out part.
So just leave it up there for a minute.
Yeah, but then you still have to pull it out.
Yeah, you do have to pull it out.
You have to, like, you know.
Yeah. People don't understand that, like, we, as sex workers, there are things you like and you don't like.
Yeah.
And no one wants to do things that they don't like.
Yeah.
If you were an accountant and you could get an assistant to, like, do the part where they have to, like, enter the shit into QuickBooks, you'd hire an assistant to do that. So hire an assistant to do your anal for you.
I wish. I really do. I was like, if I could clone myself, oh my gosh.
Oh, we'd make fortunes, wouldn't you?
I could literally do everything.
I would just like to have a clone to do my post-production, my booking, and then maybe one to like do, if I could get a clone to do those 2 things, I'd be happy.
I think if I could have a clone that would like do all my cleaning and like all the chores and stuff like that I don't want to do, and then I would. Or like sometimes like if I could have my clone like sit on the plane and then I'm just there. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. Or I think I take that back. I kind of like the cleaning clone too.
Yeah. Cleaning clone.
Yeah, the cleaning clone. Does sex work make you hate men? Honestly.
I actually get that question a lot.
Yeah, sure, because I think about that
a lot.
I'm
not a man hater, and this is gonna sound like super bad. I know people are gonna get offended, but like I feel like feminists have like made people hate men. Like, I feel like it was, like, a thing to be, like, a feminist and, like, support women and, like, all this stuff. Right. And then now it's just to hate. Like, I'm a feminist, so I'm just going to hate on men. I'm not like that. But I also haven't had, like, bad experience with men. I've only had, like, positive
I've never heard
assholes here and there.
Right. No, I never heard anything about you hating men. I'm just saying in general, sex workers, do sex workers hate men? And it's a question I've never really asked a lot of sex workers before.
I think it comes from, like, just bad experiences over and over again.
Do you think it's experiences too where whether you're doing a custom or you're doing a feature dance and you're lap dancing a dude and he's complaining about his wife or he's cheating on his wife, or he wants to book a private with you and not tell his wife? It's all about not telling a wife.
That doesn't bother me at all. I kind of like that. I'm like into that whole like. I had this one guy came to a feature gig I did, and he saw on my Instagram that I was there, and he left his whole family at home. He was literally shaking. He was like, I saw that you were 20 minutes from me. I ran out of my place. I hope my wife, and he was like shaking. He was like, because my sister helped me. He was like, please, I need to get the lap dance right now because I ran away from like my family and I gotta get back. And he was literally like so excited. And
do you like featuring?
I do, yeah. But I'm only there for like a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it's all, but you have to like travel, which I'm assuming you like travel.
I do. I love to travel, and then now because I've done it for like a year, I go to like the cities that I like.
Name them. I want to hear some cities you like.
Okay, so I've been to the Nashville Hustler Club in Nashville.
How's Nashville?
It was really good, but they have like a really strict law that it has to be like, I think it's like 6 feet or something crazy, or 3 foot rule or something like that.
Away from you.
Away from the stage.
Oh, away from the stage.
So they have this brick thing around the stage, so people have to try to like throw their money to you on stage. But you do so well because they have such strict laws there that I want to go to the places that have really strict laws. Because if you give them everything, then they don't tip.
So yeah, there you go.
I want to go to like the pasties and the thong places because they're like begging me to take it off, and I could kind of push the rules a little bit. So I'll give them a little bit, and then I'm like, sorry guys, I can't do it.
Sorry, you blame someone else.
Yeah.
I'm talking about food. When you were in Nashville, what did you eat that was good? You didn't know that, but let's talk about food.
Okay.
We can talk about the dancing too. I'm just kind of.
What did I eat in Nashville? So my mom lives there, so I had like her make me a lot of food.
Oh.
And she's really good at cooking.
Is she a deep fry girl, or is she gonna do like the fried chicken, or is she gonna do the baked chicken?
She does the baked, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, I need that once in a while. So my mom cooked for me a lot, and then I actually didn't eat that much food there, or like I didn't really like look around because I was kind of tired.
Is there a city?
I see my family and feature dancing, so I was like, yeah.
Is there a city you associate good food with? Because when I think New Orleans, Austin, Austin was good.
Yeah.
Torchy's Tacos.
Austin and
Can we just say
New York.
Torchy's Tacos really quick?
Torchy's Tacos.
I had an avocado taco that was unbelievable.
I'm allergic to avocado.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you eat in Austin that you like?
Okay, so they have like barbecue or whatever, that's super good.
Yeah. They have that one place that takes like, you have to wait like 3 hours in line, and they
run
out
I
of
drove
barbecue.
past it.
Yeah.
And then they have like all these like random little places, like what's it called? Josephine's, something like that. It was really good, but they had like queso dip. It was like a breakfast queso dip.
Was it amazing?
It was so good.
What else do you love about feature dancing?
I like obviously meeting the fans and stuff like that. It's really good money, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I like that I can sell my merchandise because it's really hard for me to email people back and forth, so it's super easy just to be like, you know.
Generally, what's at the at the Elsa Jean merch table? In general.
Just like what's really popular is the signed photos.
Yeah.
And then the photos with me. I think because people have everyone has smartphones.
Yeah.
I do, when I can get enough fleshlights, bring my fleshlights. T-shirts, I ran out of those. But like T-shirts, hats, you know, I like do all of that.
Have you ever tried to do like the panty thing or any of that stuff? Or that's
the panties, they usually, so I auction off my outfit at the end of the night each night.
Nice.
As long as it's not too expensive, I just auction it off. Because even if I get like $50 for it, like whatever,
that's good.
I tend not to reuse them because they take photos and whatever.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. There you go. What have you learned about porn? What's porn taught you? If you had to take away one thing from porn, what would it be?
It would be to show up on time. Be punctual.
Punctual?
Punctual, and then don't stay out too late because there's really early call times.
Are you a party girl?
No, I'm not. But I do tend to watch TV way too long at night.
What are you watching right now?
I'm watching Law and Order. There's a new season.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. And then, do you watch Shameless?
I don't.
Did you watch Power? That's
No.
50 Cent did that one.
No. I watch weird art house films.
Oh, see, I watch like the trending.
Although I am
was
watching.
really good. Did you watch You?
Which one?
It was You. It's
You?
called Y-O-U, yeah.
No, where are these?
So
Are
a
these
guy
all
that's,
Netflix
like,
shows?
Sees this girl, I think at a bookstore or something like that, starts stalking her, convinces her to date him. She doesn't know that it's her stalker.
Oh, wow.
He kills the boy. Well, I don't know. I don't want.
You don't. Yeah, don't give too much away.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk about your Twitter really quick?
Okay.
Because you love old men.
I do, yes.
Let's talk about this. You probably talked about this on other BTSs, but I just want to hear it
No,
from
I
you.
actually haven't.
You haven't?
No.
I'm 56. Am I old enough?
Yes.
So I have a shot of some sort.
Under 40 is like no good for me. personally.
Where does that come from?
I think it comes from maturity, like.
No. Where does that come from in your brain? Like, for example, really quickly.
Maturity, dealing with immature men,
I
like triggered something in me. Maybe that's where it's like my man hating comes in, but like.
But you don't hate men.
I don't. But if I had to like hate, like, you know how you were saying like, do you hate men or whatever? I think like under 40, like there's like, as soon as they turn 40, there's like a jump in maturity.
Yeah, there is.
I could do whatever I want because they're just like, I don't even want to fight with this girl.
Right.
They want to eat the pussy all the time.
Yes.
They don't really want to do, I mean, they will do other stuff, but they're like really patient. They're not just like, they don't just ram it in and they're just like ready to go and bust a nut right away. Like they wait for the girl to come.
They're not cheaters either, mostly.
No, and then they'll seriously wait like a while too. They're just more generous, caring, just calm.
Can I give you 2 words as to what you just explained?
What?
Testosterone level.
Yeah.
It drops.
I'm telling you, something happens. As soon as they turn 40, completely different.
Different dude. I don't think a man should get married before they're 40.
No.
I really believe that.
I don't think they should really do anything. No kids, no nothing.
I think that men should wait till they're 40 to get it all out of their system, go be an asshole,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Spread their seed everywhere, go to the strip joint, do whatever. And then when you're 40, start thinking about, okay, let's hunker down and do something.
I'm telling you, there's like a switch.
There is.
They're like, I don't even want to go there, you know, like they don't want to go out as much. I don't like to go out. But if they do, they want to go to like lounges and whatever. They're not trying to go to clubs.
Yeah. Maybe you're an old soul. Do you ever feel like you're an old soul?
Maybe. I hear that a lot, yeah. I think I am, for
sure. You're an old soul. Maybe you're reincarnated a few times.
I think so. From a squirrel or something, I don't know.
So my brain gets tired of trying to figure out sassy and fun and interesting topics, so I go out to Twitter and say, hey, so-and-so's coming on set. Give me some questions. Yeah. You ready for some fan questions?
Yeah.
They want to know about your favorite food.
Okay.
But before we do that, let's do this.
Okay.
Let me go to the top of this list.
Okay.
Have you ever Googled yourself?
No, I don't want to.
So you won't. You're afraid. What's your favorite emoji?
Okay, that changes. It used to be the alien one. Now it's the one that's like... and then you can make your own emoji now. So I use that one a lot.
So when you make your own, what are you doing in your own emoji? Show me how to make my own emoji.
It mimics your face.
Yeah.
You can do like any expression. So like if my friend sends me something, and maybe it's just between me and my friends, but we send like different emoji expressions. So, you know, whatever. If I'm surprised, I'll do a surprised look, and then I'll be like...
Give us a quick surprise look, like you're looking at the phone.
That's scared.
In your real life, when you're just lounging around the house, or when you're going to the grocery store, what kind of panties do you wear?
None.
Never? Commando, total?
Yeah.
Starbucks drink?
Chai tea latte.
Favorite fast food?
Cane's.
And when you're going to Cane's specifically, what are you getting?
I just get the chicken with the honey mustard.
Honey mustard?
The chicken tenders.
Yeah, they want to know.
It's all chicken tenders. So, or I think there's all different chicken stuff, but it's mainly chicken tenders. So I just get like, what's it called? A Cane's basket or something like that?
But you'll get the honey mustard. They want to know specifically what kind of dipping sauces you're going to have.
Yeah. So
I've actually had them say that.
They have a sweeter honey mustard. I don't like the Cane's like signature sauce.
What do you eat for breakfast if we're talking about food?
Oatmeal. I'm
really?
Yeah, I eat like oatmeal.
Will you put brown sugar on it?
I put like blueberries and stuff.
Yeah, I do too.
So I don't like it too sweet.
Yeah. Coffee, tea, milk?
Tea.
Beer, wine, booze?
Wine.
Yeah. What are you most afraid of? Besides long BTS
dating
segments?
a guy and the dad's hotter than the guy I'm dating.
Say that again?
Dating a guy and the dad's hotter than the guy that I'm dating.
Has that happened before?
No.
What if it did? Okay.
That's a fucking fear of mine. Like, what are you supposed to do?
So I'm going to throw a scenario at you.
Okay.
Meet a dude, he's 40. And he's cool.
Yeah.
And suddenly you meet his father who's like 62.
Yeah.
And super hot, like way hotter, right? And super, like a better version of the 40-year-old. Now, the 40-year-old goes out to get you guys some coffee, and the 62-year-old makes a move on you. What do you do? You do it.
I do it, yeah.
The 62-year-old says, hey, do me a favor. I'm going to be forward with you really now. Just drop on your knees and suck my dick until my son gets home.
I would do it.
And you were super into it?
Yeah, I would 100% do it. When I was younger, I was dating this guy, and so we were like both the same age or whatever. And the dad, he wasn't that good looking, but I remember he was like, I got kicked out at like 16 or something stupid. And then he was like, well, you can like babysit, because he had a younger brother, and like move in here. And I was like, why didn't I fucking do that?
Yeah, you could have been the babysitter. Howard Stern's favorite porn is babysitter porn. Yeah, Howard Stern's favorite porn is babies. At least that's what he said a couple years ago. I don't know, maybe it's changed.
Really?
Yeah, he
that
likes
has to change.
He likes
that's
babysitter
like one of those
porn.
things that like lasts for a week or whatever, you know?
So yeah, you would have that. That's a fare of yours. That's a legitimate fare. You're not even fucking around for camera either, are you?
No.
What's too old?
I've been with like every age.
80 is too old?
I've been with men in their 90s.
Come on.
No, I'm being serious. And it was finding good because they couldn't do anything, so it was just oral on me.
See,
I'm not going to complain about that. I'm really not.
When I look at porn, to this day, I'll judge a porn on the facial. And that's because when I was 14 years old, I saw a porno, and I couldn't believe that a man ejaculated on a woman's face, and it burnt something into my little 14-year-old brain that's kind of there. What was burnt into your brain about old men is what I'm getting at. Why are they such a fetish for you? Is it really just because, like, is it maybe...
They're just so kind to me. And it's not even like I had
So
bad experiences, because I never really dated anyone besides like a couple of months when I was like in high school. I never dated anyone my own age. I've just always
You've always liked older men. Like when you were in high school, were you going for the college boys?
No. Yeah, no, older. Like, I'm telling you, like, I was like, the only time that I was at like this frat party when I was still in high school or whatever, and I brought my sister, and I was like, I'm not even really into this guy. And I remember my mom, she caught me or whatever. She's like, listen, I know you like older guys, but you have to wait until you're 18.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing anything then.
I like this. I mean, I just like it that you're so brutally honest about this whole thing.
Yeah, she's like, you have to wait until you're 18. She's like, it's not cool to like have these guys over, and they're like...
Would you lie about your age too sometimes?
I would.
Yeah, I'm 18. I'm 19.
Yeah.
But you barely look like you're 18 now. So when you were 16, when you were looking,
Yeah. It's your own fault.
Do you remember how you exactly got... The specific way you got into pornography?
It was like...
Sexy jobs? Was it reaching out to a girlfriend? Like, how did you specifically get into porn?
So I was a stripper already, and then I was sending solo videos out, or like the people in the strip club, because you don't make that much money being like a regular stripper.
Right.
At least I stripped in DC, so I would make extra money by doing solos in the bathroom, just like a couple of minutes. And I was like, you know what? I want more people to come into the strip club.
Wait, pause for a second. I don't mean to interrupt you. I want to hear more about these solos in the bathroom. So you're dancing for a guy.
Yeah.
The guy says, "Hey, go into the bathroom and jerk off for me."
No, I would offer it. I'd be like, listen, like, because I couldn't give lap dances, right? It was like against the law there. You could be fully nude, but there was no lap dances. So they would always ask for lap dances. So I'm like, I can't give you one, but I can record a solo in the bathroom for like $60.
And you would do it?
I would do it.
And
I would just grab their phone and then just quick do it, come back out. And I would do that all night. So it's like, I want more people to come in and buy these solos from me.
I like this hustle that you developed. I've never heard anyone do that before.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Yeah, so then I was like, I want more people to come into the strip club. I was like, I'm just going to do one porno. But then I had this sugar daddy. I was like, listen, I don't want to see you anymore. And I'm going to go. I was trying to piss him off too. I was like, I'm going to go do porn. And he was like, well, whatever. Just so you know, my neighbor used to do porn, so I know how to like do it the correct way. Like, you have to get an agent and stuff like that. So he actually broke it down, each agency, what was like the best ones for whatever. And that's how I found my agent. I applied. I told him, I was like, listen, I'm only like looking to do like one. He's like, okay, I'm not going to put you in. So nice, right? HMLA.
Yeah. Oh, I love Mark.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not going to put you in a contract yet. Do your one scene and let me know what you think about it. I did my one scene. I was like, what the fuck am I doing stripping? I just stayed. So he kind of like knew I was going to be like, this is easy. I was there. I got 200 extra.
You got 200 extra?
Yes, on my first scene.
Yeah, because you did so great, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if I was a Elsa Jean collector, which, as you know, I'm a collector, so maybe I'll be coming out. How would I get your, where's that first, if I want to collect all your scenes, where's the first one live?
So the first one was Hustler, and it actually didn't even come out.
What?
Because the guy popped in blowjob like right away, and then he kept like popping and like, and you know, like multiple pops can be like good.
Yes.
But he like couldn't, like, he would be like soft and then pop right away and then soft and so they.
How many times did he pop that day?
Like 5 times.
I would have made a series of that and made that.
And they kept telling me, they're like, you're doing so good. I was like, oh, I'm really doing good because this guy keeps like coming so much. And then I did Net Cam Video Girls.
So the Hustler one isn't available. No one can see it.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
And then the second one. So where's the one that you can see?
The Net Cam Video Girls or something like that. It was like a casting couch thing.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing this 5 years from now?
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to do it for as long as I can do it and make money.
Yeah, why not?
I never put like a time frame on it.
I think it's funny. People put time frames on porn, but they don't put it on like if you're a dentist. Oh, I'm a dental assistant. I'm going to only do this for 2 years. I'm with this or that, and I'm only going to do it for 2 years. Why not do this for as long as you want to do it? And
I think
love
you should
it.
like really milk it.
I think you should too.
MILF stuff's in now, so you might as well take it all the way up until MILF.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
And then keep going with like all of the ancillary stuff you sell. You sell your flashlight. You sell your butthole flashlight. You sell your Snapchat. You got your OnlyFans. You go to the things. You're
Skype shows,
you're Skyping. How do they? What's the best way to get a hold of you for all that stuff? If I was a huge OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Get a hold of you through OnlyFans.
Yeah, because you can message me right away, and otherwise I don't go through my DMs on anything because it's just
too much.
I mean, it's just too much. I can't filter them out. So I know my OnlyFans people, they're already paid like a membership, which is not even that much. It's like $5.99, and then they know exactly. They'll be like, hey, I want so join my OnlyFans, and then just send me a message exactly what you want.
What's the one thing you've been requested a few times that you won't do? Like any videos, like, hey, would you make a poo-poo video? Hey, would you would you jump off a bridge for me? Like,
yeah, I've asked, like, there's a lot of, like, will you fart or whatever? Will you poop? That's, like, really popular.
Huge.
I'll do the piss stuff, but, like, really...
You want to hear a little secret really quick?
Yeah.
So one of my porn star friends does fart videos, but her boyfriend's off pushing a whoopee cushion, and she gets tons.
That's so
she puts her...
That's why I was like, I can't, like, force myself to, like... Either I have to or I don't.
I think what you should do is like have like you're eating
smart.
Something, and then you just kind of settle, and then you have someone off stage just push the little, and then she said you don't do it like super, just make them so they're kind of real. And dude, her fart store was making thousands of dollars a month. Her fart store on clips for sale.
That's so good.
You like that?
That is so good. Yeah, I might use that.
Dude, we're over 30 minutes. We should stop now. Okay. I could talk to you all day. Like I really could, but we won't because we got to go make. Mr. POV's on his way. Do you like POV porn?
I do.
What do you like about shooting POV porn? Really quick, and then we'll end this.
I actually feel like it's pretty interactive. I know there's like there's a camera right in front of the person, but I feel like it's maybe just because I watch POV porn when I'm like masturbating or like whatever. So I just feel like it's more.
So you'll watch porn when you masturbate?
Yeah, but immature.
Tell me, what's your go-to?
Well, they'll be like pillow humping, and then like the amateur like couples, like they're a real couple. I can tell that they're a real couple.
Yes. Yeah, that.
Waking up in the morning, shove the dick in the face, like that thing. Ball, like you shove your balls on.
Oh, you're great.
Or the girl's like, stop, and then you just ram it in.
Do that one more time.
Stop.